What's up, everybody? I'm Larissa Shanti. This is my buddy Cal, and today we're going to be bringing you a nice short 10-minute yoga flow to hopefully bring you some relief if you're experiencing some period pain right now. I myself have been a long-time sufferer of period pain and have found some relief with these poses that we will be doing, along with some acupressure as well. So if that sounds good to you, grab some pillows. You can never have too many pillows. Grab a blanket, grab a cat if you have one, put on something extra comfy, and come join me on the mat. All right, so as you come join me on the mat, maybe you want to sit on a blanket today. Sometimes that can feel a little bit more supportive. And once you come into your comfortable seat, just start to do a little gentle neck movement, one ear to one shoulder, doing some tick-tocks back and forth. And maybe a few no's looking over one shoulder than the other. And then maybe a couple of yeses, nodding up and down. Just kind of warming up the neck and shoulders a bit. Okay, let's come back to center. Now we're going to take our middle finger, try to find kind of the midpoint, the middle point of your trapezius muscle. And you can do it on both sides at the same time. It can take a little bit of exploring, but then you're going to find that point where like, oh yeah, that's the point where I need to spend a little time on. Also, if this crossing of the arms feels a little claustrophobic, you can always just do it with one hand. And then once you've found that spot, you can just create a gentle pressure. It doesn't have to be super, super hard. And then just do a little gentle circle one way and then the other. Kind of adding the breath, maybe a little. So just a little disclaimer here. For this particular acupressure point, if you are pregnant, you shouldn't be doing this one. It's a contraindication. I'm assuming you're not going to be pregnant because this particular flow is for the flow, for period cramps. So just in case though, I'll set that up. Let's go ahead and switch sides. If you're doing it on one side, ooh, this one's extra sore for me, so a little extra time there. And then gently release. Let's bring the soles of our feet together, coming into our butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana, cobbler pose. And before we start to fold forward, we're gonna find another acupressure point here. So you have your big ankle bone, and then think about 3 finger widths up the leg from that ankle bone, and explore around that area a little bit, right on the shin, and see if you can find a little spot on both sides, a little spot where it's like, oh yeah, that's probably it. And then again, just getting a gentle pressure, rotating one way and then the other. You can add the breath, taking a nice deep inhale, and then kind of letting it all go on the exhale. And then maybe just slide the hands down, give yourself a little foot massage, a little self-care, a little self-love. And then fold all the way forward, coming into your folded Baddha Konasana. Let the head hang heavy. You can take the arms down, just turn the palms face up. I'm feeling that nice, gentle compression in the lower belly. Taking a few settling breaths here. And gently start to come back up. Start to extend your right leg, draw the left heel in. Let's grab a pillow. You can use a couple pillows here if you want. You can maybe place one under your knee for a little support. And then maybe one on top of the leg. Turn your heart to face that foot. And then kind of inhale, lift up, and then think about lifting up and folding over that pillow. Hands come wherever they want. And just take a few breaths, settling into the pose. Again, feeling that nice, subtle compression. Using all the support if you want to grab a couple more pillows, putting them wherever you like. Coming back up again, nice and slow. Let's take the pillows with us. We're gonna come to a butterfly pose on the way through, and then just give a nice little hug. Hugging the pillows towards you. You can bring your forehead down if you like, or maybe just the chin. And just hugging them in can feel really supportive, really soothing. And then start to extend the left leg. Right heel draws in. Feel free to bring that pillow under the knee if you want, or just leave it long. Pillow comes on top. Heart turns towards the foot. Find some length, and then up and over. Hands where you like. Whatever feels most supportive. And then just trying to find that on your exhales. Dropping that into the pose. Inhale, coming back up, nice and slow. Let's set the pillows off to the side for a moment. You can come back to your cross-legged, and then just start to give yourself a little hand massage. Again, just a little self-care, self-love. And then find that point in between your pointer and thumb. It's kind of like that nice meaty bit there. And then explore that, giving it a little pinch. This one's also really nice for nausea or dizziness. And go ahead and switch to the other side, little gentle massage. So all acupressure points are bilateral, meaning if they're on one side of the body, they're on the exact same side on the other side. And then finding that meaty bit, giving it a little pinch. Sometimes a pinch and like a little pull is nice with this one, or you can just keep that same kind of pressure and rotation if you want. Beautiful. Let's come on to all fours. Maybe take the blanket with you as you go, giving yourself a little extra padding for the knees. Coming into our tabletop, so hands are underneath the shoulders, fingers are spread, and then knees are underneath your hips at about hip width distance. And let's just do a few cat-cows. So when you're ready, on your inhale, drop the belly, open up the heart, lift the head. And maybe just pause here. Sometimes letting that belly just hang and descend can feel really good. On your next inhale, round. Find that roundness in the spine, let the head drop. Maybe pause here, stretching through the shoulders a bit. And then come back to your nice neutral tabletop. Start to extend the arms long towards the top of your mat. And then melt the heart down, coming into our puppy pose. You can bring the forehead onto the earth or the chin, whatever feels better for your neck. And then if this feels a little too intense on the lower back, you can always shift the hips back towards the heels to kind of lessen that intensity. And again, just taking a few deep inhales and then finding that breath on the exhale. And then coming forward, making your way down onto your belly nice and slow. Flip it around. And then maybe bring a pillow underneath your knees. And that can give you a little bit more support in the lower back. And then just bring one hand on top of the other, right on your lower belly. And just send a little bit of love to that area. And maybe start to take your hands in a clockwise direction. Doing nice gentle circles. Again, just sending love and awareness. And then maybe ending with a gentle compressing in. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this brought you a little bit of relief. Please let me know in the comments. Until next time.